Are you ready? Are you ready? Here is the letter V. Here is the letter U. In French, okay, and in English. How do they say W in French? They go double V. How do they say W in English? Well, they say it that way. W, D, O, U. O, U says where? Blé. What does the blé mean? It's a kind of a product we find like oats and corn. So double, okay, it means two of, one and two and five. These two letters expand to the mind. 1, 2, 5. Two areas of 1 and 5. One area and one area. You connect them together. The area post and the area post shows two U's to connect them and the W to connect on the inside world. The U's are on the outside world. They are the circles of their own world because it's a transmission. Do you understand? It's a transmission. It comes from one other place to go into this place. Should I put two eyes on this? Spy versus spy. Two V's, or how about two ways? 44 space. V says 44 space here, 44 space here, here. Now you go halfway between this one and halfway between this one to get both sides of the space. Well, it's supposed to be on the other side of the V. Okay, after you do that, you need Rodin's coil on this side, Rodin's coil on this side. You put the V's upside down to each other, and what do you end up getting? You get this star from W and U. 44, 42, 86. 46 and 86 is 132. ABC as ACB. Doubler. Laisse-moi doubler, partager, le P et le C et le U and the I, the letters, the alphabet, everything is not a code. Nothing is a code. It's only coded because it was made in sequence. There was an order to its reality. So in order to understand the order to reality, I read something, I pair it up, I look at the two, and I break them both down in their own realm. Then I see what breaks down in the own realm. I see what goes together. If you say 3 times something, I don't care what it is. It's 3 multiple times whatever it was. Okay? Now, whatever you can do with it, it doesn't matter because in each of the worlds, it is a relevance of what you need to do with it. A, B, C, Jackson 5, because everybody goes into the middle of A, B, C, and we play from E, because after you get A and C on the 2 top levels, and you get A and C on the 2 bottom levels, A, B, C, you need something in the middle. 5 in the middle. 5, 3, and 1, 5, 3, and 1, 135 degrees, 135 degrees, 45, 45, 45, 4:30 in the afternoon. Or it goes 45, 45, 45, and not 4:30 in the afternoon, but 135 over a 360-degree clock, which leaves you 135, 135, 135, 4.5 hours, okay, which is 9 hours, okay, I'm trying to read the 135, so we have 135, 45 is 1.5, 45 is 1.5, 45 is 1.5, so it's 3, 6, 9 hours. There's 15 hours left to go in the day. 9 and 15 is 24. I and O come together. Oi, 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 oi. Oink, 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 oink. The K letter, okay, the K letter comes down like this and comes over down to here and up to here, connecting 2 areas from this one point. Call it branching out. You have a question about the letter H, say it as ash. You have a question about the letter H, say it as H, ash, H. Say R. Say air. Say the air we breathe, the air of the throne. How about the foot that makes the cycle walking on the ground? Foot. What goes with foot? Feet. Soul. Anchorage, Alaska. Toes are cold. Anchorage, Alaska. Toes are cold. Everything has a revelation. This is the Rodin's coil. This is the Magen David. This is 132. 132. Now, I just want to say one more thing. There was someone that asked me a question about dreaming about 738. My friend, when you dream about 738, you are A and C, 2 areas, A and C, 2 areas, the one area you connect them together. If you went A and C, right, and B is 2 is 6, you get area here. Why? Because you move over the totality of everything, and your center is not where you start, but where you begin is here. The G letter, you start here, okay? You start from here to here to here to here to here. Do you understand the G letter in this point? It goes up to here, over to here, down to here, creates its first triangle. Okay, now it starts from home, meaning that Jesus Christ had to start before the year of the man at time. Because if he started after, then he wouldn't be connecting the two eras. So he connects the era by going -2 because it's beta 2 of 1. So I am 2 of 1 coming in December, which is actually March. Connect 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top. E takes control. Since E takes control, you've now built a duplicate world. You take the set and go all around. A man can go east and west. East and west. 2 or 2. 2 and 8. 4 and 6. Highway 64 where all the trucks are coming. This is the freaking year, my friends. I've been calling 10 years of this. 10 years I've been waiting for this month. 10 years ago when she came and told me all those numbers, and she didn't tell me exactly everything or even close to anything. She gave me the numbers that opened the door. She gave me the combination to the vision, and I never let it go. 7286. 5781, 5281, ABC, ABC times B times CBA equals to 738, 123 times 321. Can we do this together? 123 times 321 equals, well, that's pretty different. 1, 2, 3 times 3, 2, 1. 39, 48, 3. Creation of 13, 13, 13. 3 by 13, 4, 4, 4. 4 by 4, 4 is 64. Or 48, which is 3 by 16, which is the diameter of the boxes of the Monopoly game. And don't forget, if it's 48, okay, it's going to be 48 by 48. So we have 48 is for space. 3 by 9, 3 plus 9 equals 39 again. 4 times 8, 4 plus 8 is 32, and 12, 44. 44 is 4 by 4, 4 plus 4 is 16, and 8, 24. 24 can be divided 3 times, it equals 8. 39 can be divided, equals 13. 13 and 8 equal the cube, 138, the house of Christ. 8 and 3, again, the church. Now we're going to go watch this. 48 times 48 equals 2304, which would make it 2364. 304 is Halloween of the two worlds. When the two worlds meet, 304th day of the year is Halloween. It's also the 13th moon. 0 equals 6. You have to remember, this is 6,666. This is 666. This is 66. There is no number higher than 6 if it's not a total of 2. But nothing is higher than 6. Unless you go like this, and that would be the top of 6. You see the way the point is up? Look at it this way. See it going this way and this way? You put 1 in the center, makes it an I. You put 1 in the center, makes it an H. They go together, and it comes up into the baseball game. Is there something? Is there a question? Does somebody have to ask a question? ABC 1, 2, 3. Michael Jackson, Christopher, Pink Floyd, music. Don't forget, it gets tougher and tougher. The more they tell, the harder it is. The less information you have, the easier it is. Okay? Because you broaden your own road. You don't jump into a road that everybody knows. We need to go with each other. But when we go in the same flow of the same understanding, we're always with each other. The reality is only yours. The perception is only yours. Only you can ever willingly want to really go any further into anything that I am doing. I don't want to force, but I do want you to understand. But I don't want to make you believe. I want to make you and help you and open the door so that you can see if you wish to see. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I added just one more area of U and V. You did understand what this was all about. W, U, V. U is the 21st letter. U, V is the 22nd letter. W is the 23rd, equals to a total of 66. Not only that in between the T, because don't forget it's a T and a J. It's a J into 2, 5, and 8 worlds, and it's a 2, 5, and 8 world into the 9 worlds. That's your J. Your U's come together in the middle when it's hooked up from alpha, beta, gamma, delta. The string. Triangle like this that brings the 3 worlds to 1 point into the next worlds. There's many ways to look at it. Would you like me to show you one more time? The string. The head of the matter. Takes the left, takes the right, takes the energy from the center of the 2, and brings it into the next world. But as it brings it into the next world, this one is actually not starting from here. It starts actually from here. There's an indentation on this. Okay, and it comes out to here. Do you know why there's an indentation? You see the way it has to be a hole? Because this is holding up both sides, and it's going down into this hole. It's like a liquid. Do you understand? Art, my friends. The magic of the pen. What does he see? Let's see what he sees. Show me what he sees so I show you. I make believe and show you what I want you to see. And then when you do see it, you realize that there is a truth. That it might just be. That it might not just be. The dry martini on the stick with the olive at the top. A green olive. Olives, Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank God, my friends, thank God, because my memory is you. You are my memory, you are my question, you are my everything. Without you, I would have to remember all by myself. I don't even want to think about it. I want to do whatever puzzle it is and move on. I can't retain the memory with me. I use the equations. I remember what I need to remember. It comes back what is in the path. If I bump into, and if I see a red car 10 times and it's in my path, then I'm going to remember. If I don't see the red car and I need the red car, then I'll think of the red car because it's something I'm, like if I think of yellow, blue, and black, and I'm going to say what color is missing, I'm going to say red. So at least I went into the house of colors and I chose a color. So in the biggest thing, it was a house of colors. I like the pot. Here's the pot. They spread out my arms. Here's the pot. I don't want to go flat. Of course not. You want to be thinking all the time. Feel the pot. The house of colors, the house of cards, the house of gambling, the house of numbers, mathematics, English, whatever it is, languages, states. I'm driving in a car with 4 tires and a motor. Put me some gasoline. What is gasoline? What are the oil wells? What are the countries? What is the question? I'm hoping. I have a relevant mathematical equation that can go with it. I'm going to make something up, and it will look as real as anything. As holding something in your hand saying, this is real, my equation, you'll look and you'll go, shit, all the numbers match. How can you see it's not real? It's only the relevance to where you want to put it is the reality within, but we're not putting it anywhere. We're putting it on the shelf like a piece of art and say, look what we did with these numbers. That's what we're doing. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus in the year 5775 in the coming of George, in the coming of the golden boy, George.